Hello everyone and welcome to here on another session for live trading on candles before cubicles. It's 9:09 right now. That means the pre-market bidding session is over and in about 7 minutes we are going to see our markets open and we'll see what can we do from there. For now, I'm just setting things up, which I would need once the market do open. So this was a story for yesterday. I have to say, yesterday woke up a bit late, and I was in this session. Actually, I was around here, I think 10, sorry, here. And I thought this whole day will like go really in the downward direction. So let me see if I can get the brush. So basically I thought that this is coming like this, like this, like this, and this is a minor pullback, and then it will go in like this direction, in the down direction. Let me just, yeah, so the idea was it will go like this with the pullback, and this here was the pullback. This is when I actually woke up and saw I did not expect to go it like this or to basically go on the uptrend. So I got up here, I shorted this part. I mean, not exactly this part. I shorted stocks when I thought that it is like bearish sentiment here, and I made money. And I almost got the bottom of the Nifty. I mean, like the moment I got out, it just all reverted and it went back up. Yeah, that is not funny. Now, how do I? Do we not have any razor? I usually don't do the drawing. Because of that, I have no idea. Do we not have any razor? Come on, dude. Anywhere where you can draw needs to have an eraser. Remove objects. Can't I just remove 11 drawings? There you go. And you can reset chart view. Yeah, it basically went all the way up, and today it's opening higher. Uh, Naturally, it can just continue to keep on going higher, or it can come back down. We will see what is what. Don't have to worry about that like right now. So yesterday I made a small chunk. Now all we have to do is just keep the momentum going, and we will see if we can do that today as well. I'm feeling lazy today as well. I mean, yesterday I did not sleep really, and today I did sleep. That much was great. I actually slept properly, but I don't know. I'm still feeling sleepy, and I do not wanna go to office. Okay, that was the bell. Yeah, these days I'm not really doing the music thing. I'm not running music. Uh, Mostly because it's a internet issue. I do not want to have my screen frozen when I'm entering or exiting, or my charts frozen, especially because I'm streaming as well, so that takes quite the bandwidth. And adding music on top of that simply didn't make any sense. So for now, I'm not doing music. But if I like do get to the point where I get like 1 BHK and I move in there, maybe I'll, play a speaker, something in the background. Yeah, maybe something like that. Man, I have not set my apps up. I forgot about it. Oh my God. Okay, I can just zoom in. So I've got Trade Assistant and Traders Eye. Traders Eye is basically documentation app. Trade Assistant is basically what keeps me in the trade, tells me where I can add, what would be my stop loss if I do add, how to manage the trade, where to exit a trade if it goes wrong. When it goes right, that is up to me, for me to decide. Uh, so yeah, it's very important. I can't function without it. I mean, I can, but I can't make any money doing it. So it is same as like not being able to function without it. Anyway, uh, that is quite the lull. Frankly, I did not expect it to be like that. That is, maybe we'll get steam eventually. But yeah, I mean, for perspective, 2 minutes have passed. Usually we have like some big candle, but right now, nothing. What is happening here? Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna. How do I get? How do I remove this guy? Like this guy is some sort of error. This guy is bad for business. It's always there, and it's not even real. I mean, I can't find it on my broker. Okay, Apollo Microsystems. Let's start with Apollo Microsystems then. I like Apollo Microsystems, you know, and I usually expand these until I can get 1 rupee range on the right. There you go. Quite the fight we are seeing. JSW Infra. Volume is not there. Maybe we will get it. LTF I'm not gonna touch because frankly I can't find it on my app. JWL. Mm, I don't know, guys. Today might just be dud. Crompton or Bill Bank. I mean, the whole players are changing. Crompton or Bill Bank. Nazara. Oh shit. I just opened the BSE version. Again, no volume. Right now my options are pretty bleak. Now I'm just gonna set this to focus on the trading window instead of Nifty. There's a player will intra Crompton. Fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna just remove this guy. Uh, this guy, this guy, this guy. Even these two are not like, but what can I do? I mean, at least they have some volume. Or did people went to holiday today or something? Hmm. Jupiter Wagons Limited. This Jupiter Wagons is what, 1.48, which gives me 21 here. Then we have RBL, which is 1.64, which gives me 19 here. Frankly, right now, I don't know. I don't know if I will trade either. I think today is the day for the bulls. Nifty is steadily going up. Frankly, so are all the stocks. All but this guy apparently. But even this guy has stayed above VWAP. Okay, Jupiter wagons. Okay, what do you know? Maybe Jupiter wagons will do something. I don't know, I'm not feeling that much for Mr. Jupiter here, but this guy's issue is it might just be running in daily resistance. But yeah, I don't know. I might have to go with Mr. Jupiter here. Well, I am in now. 269.05, 269.05, and there you go. 271, 271.25. Sorry, I need to shit. 271, 271.05. Yeah, I'm not going that far up. Man, I really shouldn't have gone in. Today is one of those days. 271.25. 271.25. I mean, sure, I can. I don't wanna. Really, where is all that resistance in the upward movement I saw earlier? Let's just put this to VWAP 271.30. How much that is putting me at? 271 point. It is costing me quite a bit if you ask me. That is sad. Oh man, that's a loss. Frankly, that is such a strong move in the upward direction. I'm convinced. I really shouldn't have gotten in. Ha, man. Yep, should not have gotten in. It was just one of those days. This is gonna set me back by a good amount. Mm. And I'm down 100 a month again. I mean, not just from this trade. Overall, I'm down 100 a month again. The loss itself is not that big. I mean, it's a small loss. It's within calculations. But yeah, it's just dumb thing to do when you see the sentiment. Really, this guy with no volume whatsoever. This guy is moving downwards. Some days these things really make you question everything. Two 29420. So 296.36. So 295.47. 295. Oh, come on, dude. Move. Oh man. Can't believe I'm trading on tilt again. And I'm doing that on an uptrending day. Oh my god. You know, some days intuitively, the trades that I execute, they are so well, I surprise myself. And some days, I mean, it's not all lost. Frankly, it can still move in my direction. It can happen, but come on, yeah, the situation really went tits up to 95.47. I'm gonna be losing quite a bit based on my stop loss. I mean, not max risk, but still quite a bit. And the only reason I stayed on this trade was because of the other trade, because, you know, wanted to go green on the day. So technically, this is a forced trade. I mean, if that was not the case, I mean, based on my risk, I would have exited. But it is maintaining my entry, so maybe it might just grind lower. While I personally do not like stocks that really grind you, but you know what? I'll take that. It will also be a lesson, I suppose. That is what you get for doing it. And eventually, I do want to expand my practice to, making multiple entries. But doing that in a market that works for me, not doing that because I lost on my first entry. We might be done. Oof. Yeah, really sticking around my average entry 293.70, and sometimes it gives me hope, most times it takes it away. Maybe something is there. Hopefully something is there. Yeah, Nifty is coming down. Come on, dude. Don't go back up. Okay, sellers are coming at 293.25. Now, are they enough? Can they hit the supports on 292.90 and 0.80? I don't know. I suppose we'll see. Fuck, man, it's back up. And it's coming back up with strength now. Not the hesitation I saw earlier. Whatever it was, it's over now. Man, what a sad way to go. I'm yet out of the hole that I created trading like this. And I'm trading like that again. Frankly, it's not over. I mean, it can actually, it's coming up with way too much strength, frankly. But if it reverses, okay, if it really does reverse, and that is a strong bearish signature, I can get behind that. Because that would represent multiple things. Price tried exploring those options and was okay. Now I can move this around this position. In fact, this is much better than if it would have just came down. That is if it still keeps on coming down. If it doesn't, then obviously we are short. Uh, Relatively 293, that is a point of resistance. Let's see if we can break that. Man, the overall market sentiment really is just messing my understanding. Frankly, at this point, I just want to see the break of 293. Now 293.50 also has heavy resistance. People, can you please stop buying this? Like aggressively buying this. Buying is needed. Who knows, maybe we will just get kicked out of this. At least it's keeping itself together while the Nifty moves up. Uh, Doing a better job than other stocks anyway, I think. Yeah, maybe there is some sort of price correction going on with this guy. Could be. Because we had bullish candle on quite the big volume there. It has really displaced the price outside the range of where it usually trades from what I can see in the recent. That is the deal. Okay, that is quite the bearish candle. We are at 293 and man, that guy has support. All right, an entire lineup of like 293, 292.90, 292.80. We have buyers setting there, but if we can aggressively break those lines, clear skies. Come on, I need one big market sell order. That's all that's needed. One big market sell order. Oh, come on, dude, come on. You know, Nifty is really messing me up. Okay, okay, okay. I think the sell order came because now I do not see buyers, that amount of buyers on those levels. Great. Now we have new levels. I'm not gonna move my stop just yet. This guy just likes to, grind our way. Okay, let's see the break of day's low. Now we have resistance there naturally, but let's see it break that. Again, open skies after that. There might also be volume vacuum beyond that point. Man, that is some real resistance right there. About 6K buyers just sitting and guarding the place. One thing is clear, there is something different going on with this stock. Maybe there is news or there is some sort of price correction going on because of that huge big candle you have 2 days ago. But yeah, something is going on. It's not natural for a stock to fall like this on a day like today. But you know what? If it is just time, I'm willing to sit through the grind here. I have absolutely no issue with that. Actually, I have been looking for an opportunity like this. I just hope it doesn't reverse us back because it's not that far from my average entry. And we have huge resistance that keeps the price bouncing back, and the more time it bounces back, the more resistance we will have on upper levels. The levels which were otherwise broken down. So for example, you can see we have more than 1000 back on 0.70. Ah, man, I have to say, people like reversals way too much. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now it needs to go back up. There will be another battle between buyers and sellers. But hopefully the new battling range is 293 and below. So my average entry stays protected. 292.80. That is where my last entry was. So naturally, compared to that, We are at the negative. Now the Nifty is really going back up. Way too much. So was this it? Was this all it was ever going to be? Seems like it. Fuck. Suppose there was no point because I was never gonna cut it until it makes up for my earlier loss, and that's a bad way to trade. See, that's the difference between bearish and bullish days. When it comes to going down, it really grinds over two 10-minute candles, and when it comes back up, it does that in just like one push, one big push, and it's right up there, very close to my stop loss. Now we are seeing some rejections there, so maybe there is some hope. But frankly, even for this stock, the sentiment is becoming far too clear to me, and it's way too late for me to recognize that. Oh shit. Because of spread and slippage, I might lose more than my usual. It's coming back down, but I'm not holding my breath over it. Not just yet, anyway. That is why. Oh, please do not make my entry resistance. Do not make my entry support. As a short seller, that's like the worst thing you can see, because then the stock is just moving towards curling around VWAP, and come on, man. You have explored much lower entries. Cross that. But we do have resistance now at 0.75 and 0.70 levels. That is such a shame. You know, for once, I want to be part of a stock that just trends lower, but usually, oh man, fuck. Oh yeah, I'm like properly screwed this time. I'm happy somehow my stop is a point of resistance. I can't believe spread. Spread is what that kept me alive. But the thing is, it just might be too late. Really, my average entry is the thing that has become support. Not a very tight support, frankly. I mean, it's thousand some shares can be broken because I've seen it break for this stock only multiple times. Better supports have been broken, but it's just not the day, you know. Today seems like Nifty will continue to just grind higher, which is good for my investment. It's bad for trading. And I think this push is gonna do it because now we have bigger support at higher levels. Yeah, I suppose I need to understand the, actually forget about understanding. Obviously, I saw the day's sentiment. I just ignored it when those two stocks started moving downwards. Naturally, it was my own personal bias and need to trade that made it happen. Mm, and I'm out. Fuck. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna end it here. Uh, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I mean, frankly, at this point, it will just be a drag to get green for this week.